that if you're not doing anything wrong, you shouldn't have anything to hide. But if that were true, why do we wear pants or put blinds in our windows? You wouldn't want your current boss to see your new job searches or your sibling to read your diary. Even things we don't think are worth hiding might later be used against us in unexpected ways. The reality is that we all have things that we would like to keep private. Privacy is a fundamental right and is essential to democratic societies. However, whistleblowers such as Edward Snowden have shown us the extent to which our privacy is being invaded on a daily basis. Affronts to our privacy are often justified as the necessary cost of national security or personal safety, as is the case with the Patriot Act's anti-terrorism initiatives. Mass surveillance is framed as a price worth paying for a public good. But so what? Many people go about their day believing that surveillance programs are not directed at them, but rather society's criminals. However, indiscriminate surveillance has become routine, capturing both our online and offline activities, including text messages, phone calls, browser history, and location. And while such data gathering activities are common practice, their necessity and efficacy is questionable. For example, in 2016, the FBI proposed a program to capture the internet search history of middle and high school students. This program was framed as an attempt to identify adolescents at risk for recruitment by extremist groups, despite a lack of published evidence that online recruitment of adolescents is even an issue. It is not only government organizations that conduct surveillance, it is also the corporations and industries we interact with daily. Whether you are aware of it or not, you can be followed around all over the internet. The things you like on social media, your search history, and even the apps you download are all compiled to create a digital picture of you to be sold to a third-party advertiser. In reference to non-paid services such as Facebook, a word of caution: if it's free, you're the product. However, while libraries offer a multitude of free services, they have long held privacy and confidentiality as core values. In libraries, the right to privacy is the right to open inquiry without having the subject of one's interest examined or scrutinized by others. This is the basis of intellectual freedom and the foundation of democracy. Libraries ensure privacy by protecting the confidentiality of patron records. Many libraries have guidelines and policies in place for the collection, storage, and use of any personally identifiable information, such as workshop signups, computer logins, or internet search history, research notes, and circulation records. Information is power. The more someone knows about us, the more influence they can exert over our decisions, behavior, and even our reputations. At best, this can influence our decision-making, as with advertisements. But at worst, it might cause great harm, as with the release of information about an individual's non-protected identity, such as sexual orientation, to discriminatory employers. Privacy measures help ensure that you are empowered to choose with whom, how, when, and why your information is shared. Privacy is a complex issue, and we are still navigating how to address these concerns in a 21st century context. Going forward, library workers must hold themselves, vendors, and constituents accountable in how we manage information and what we use it for.